there's so many different parts of the game we could talk about, but I thought a critical part was start second half, you guys get 6 in a row, get within 6, and then boom, it seemed like they got it back up to 15 pretty quickly. It seemed to give them life.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even look at that part. It all goes back to the first half.
It does, okay.
The first half, I mean, you dig yourself a hole like that. We were lucky to be down 12 at the half. We really were lucky. They got in the ball on us early, and we sent them to the free throw line way too many times. I think they probably hit 7 or 8 free throws in the first half there. You start hitting free throws like that, then the score keeps going up and up. So we gotta come out. We can't decide when we want to pick it up and play defense. You can't decide when you want to play. Like, let's play. We're 8 guys. We gotta play all 40 minutes. So it's frustrating. But we got to go back in there and we got to regroup and get ready for another one. So,
Justin, there's a lot of things to like about your team, but is today a great example that your guys' margin for error is very slim?
Oh, I mean, we can get beat by anybody. I mean, that just goes to show. You come out, you play well in the Bahamas, you can beat anybody, and you can get beat by anybody. So, I mean, it's a good experience for some of these young guys to learn that if you don't come out ready to play, then anything can happen on this basketball court. We see it all the time. You look on the ESPN bottom lines, and these teams beating other teams they're not supposed to beat just because they play hard for 40 minutes. Tonight we didn't play hard for 40 minutes. We didn't play hard maybe 10 minutes. So we gotta instill that in our guys, and I gotta be better, and I know that. And I gotta go to that locker room, and I gotta keep their heads high and keep coaching them to be better.
How much of a difference was number 3 off the bench the first half for them hitting those threes?
I mean, he had some big shots. I think he was like 5 for 18 on the year coming into the game, and then he come out and he hit 3 in the first half. He had some big shots, but they were open. I mean, we lost him in transition, and he had some open shots. So hats off to him for making some good shots. So.
Justin, how much of a factor Lamonte being in foul trouble? How much of a factor do you think that played?
I just talked to him in the locker room right there and told him we got to have him on the court. He picks up that 4th one with a tough shot, and then he goes and fouls after that. I was like, shake the tough shot off and get back. We can't have you. We got to have you on the court. You make plays, makes everybody around him better. He's a good defender because he gets his hands active. But we got to have him on the court. Like you said, we got 8 guys, no margin for error, so we need everybody playing.
Justin, you mentioned the free throw shooting in the first half. I think they were 13 of 14 in the first half.
Yeah.
Into the game 31 to 35.
Yeah, I mean they got to the free throw line way too much. That's one of our goals every day is to win the free throw line war, and we didn't do that today. We struggled from the free throw line. I think we missed 6 in the first half. You make 6, you cut it to 6 at halftime. But like Coach come in and said, we're lucky it wasn't 20. So we just got to be better. I mean, every aspect of the game. Me going all the way down to the young guys.